Hey guys, welcome back to Perryville YouTube channel. For this video, I have some amazing Lowe's tool deals to share with you, and I have a ton of them. It's going to take a second to get through all of these if I have the stamina. And look, I'm becoming an old man. Stamina is a thing of concern these days. But if I have it in me, we're going to do some Amazon deals at the end of this video because I posted some really good stuff on my website I do want to share with you, but Lowe's comes first, at least today. So we're going to use the YouTube shopping links. You'll see stuff popping up here, there, and everywhere throughout the video. If we get to those Amazon links, they will be in the description down below. We're going to work our way up as far as the price goes on the deals. Starting out with the cheapies, Craftsman assorted metric hex key set, normally $12, down to just $4.98, under $5. And that is going to go through July 30th. Now, again, this is the metric set, but if we shoot over here real quick, we have the SAE or the American set. Again, 8-piece hex keys, $4.98. I really like the little folding guy. It's nice and compact, easy to take with you. Not going to lose them or anything, and they're all like in size. You know, the first time I bought some Craftsman hex keys that came with my toolbox, they came in a bag with a little button. Had to take off the button, dump out the whole damn bag, dig through, find the one you need. That was the worst idea I've ever seen for hex keys. At least now most of them have holders or something, but I like the little folding guys. Makes it nice and simple. It's not always the most convenient depending on what you're doing, but 75% of the time those will work out just fine for you. Sticking with the Craftsman cheapies, we got the 6-piece, 3.5-inch multi-bit screwdriver. Normally $11 down to $4.98. See if it gives us a little breakdown here. Interchangeable tip. We got that part. Where are the... What do we got? What do we got? 3 specialized grips. Boy, this is not... Fewer trips to the toolbox. 6 interchangeable bits. Usually they have a whole little breakdown of what you're getting. This is one of those life is a box of chocolates kind of thing. Okay, so sometimes this is a little bit smaller than the other side, so you'll have both like a 1/4 inch and a 5/16, or whatever the hell the two sizes are. And then you'll have the flippy bit. Sometimes you even got a smaller bit inside the bigger bit. There's lots of potential options that can go on with owning these little interchangeable screwdrivers, and they're just not going to tell us anything about it. 6-piece, that's all you get to know, but it's only $5, so it's worth the poke and a hope. Oh boy. Oh boy, what happened here? What's going on here? Hello? Hello? Oh, there it is. There it is. Spider Stinger 6-piece assorted wood boring spade bit set. Normally $14.98 down to just $8.98. That's supposed to go through July 9th. I love these with the threaded tip. You're looking at spade bits like this, you have two options. You got a pointy tip, you got a threaded tip. Not everyone, there's not a consensus when it comes to the tip. Just the tip. That's what we're talking about right here. I like the threaded. It really pulls into a piece of wood. You're going through it, and you can feel it pulling the drill through. It goes a lot faster. Now, for whatever reason, some people don't like it like that, but that's exactly how I like it. $8.98 for your spade bit set. Another Craftsman deal for you, the screwdriver bit set, 65-piecer, normally $20, $5 off. That makes it $14.98 going through July 9th. Now you're getting a handy-dandy case. You get a bunch of insert bits here. We got the little socket adapter for our impact driver, a couple of nut drivers, the bit holder. You can get some cases with a bunch of different bits there, and you can throw whatever bits you want. Those look like 2-inchers. Are those longer bits? And it looks like they're all Phillips. That might be a Torx there. Anyway, we got some bits there. Then we got all the little insert bits. And of course, these rails are all modular. You can take them out and put them somewhere else. Put different things in there. Whatever bits you need. And these boxes are all stackable and everything. So $14.98 for 65 bits. Here we have the Craftsman Versa Stack 20-piece standard SAE and metric mechanic tool set with the hard case. Normally $36.98, but we're taking $17 off, making it $19.98. Supposed to go through August 6th. Of course, things can always sell out at any time. Give me another picture here. So you got the handy-dandy case, low-profile 72-tooth ratchet. This is 1/4 inch drive, by the way, 1/4 inch drive. You get the extension there. You get all the little sockets. Another little VersaStack case. Next up, we got the Cobalt compact 2-pack 25-foot tape measures, normally at $33, down to $19.98. You're saving $13 going through July 18th. So a 2-pack of your 25-foot tapes, that is $10 a tape. See if it shows us a good picture of the tape itself. So we do have the numbers on the underside as well. I wouldn't call this really a good picture of the tape, but it is a picture. $10 each. DeWalt 5-piece blade set, oscillating tool blade set. Looks like we've got the scraper, some cutters, got the half moon guy, a little half circle. $52.98 normally, down to $34.98. You're saving $18 going through July 23rd. These things can be expensive. I think this came with a case too, does it not? This set comes with a case. Show me a case. There it is. Whoop, there it is. Thought you knew. Seems kind of like a large case for just 5 pieces, doesn't it? Kind of like a little bit of wasted space going on there. I guess a case is better than no case. That's what they always say. Cobalt enclosed retractable reel, 3/8 inch, 50-foot poly hybrid hose. My favorite kind of hose. Normally $131, down to $79. That's a $52 discount. 100 bought last week. I love these things. Now mine is very similar, but it is Tecton, but it is 50 feet, and it is fully enclosed just like this guy. I know I paid over $100 for mine, so it makes me feel like this Cobalt's a really good deal. And I recently got a water version, water hose in one of these little retractable guys, and they really are amazing. No more tripping on your hose. No more hose tripping. Now, next up, I wanted to show you this one because, yes, we have seen this in the past. We have seen it several times in the past. But Home Depot recently had their Husky version of this same mechanic set, and they'd raised the price down. I don't remember. It was either $109 or $119. And I thought with all the price increases we've been seeing lately, I thought, oh, damn, we're never going to see these mechanic sets down to the traditional $99 sale price. And then I saw this one pop up over at Lowe's with the Cobalt set, and I thought, let's throw it in front of you guys one last time, because who knows how much longer we'll be able to get these big cases for just $99. This is a 297-piece SAE and metric mechanic set in the case. Normally $149, down to just $99. You do get a ton of value out of this. If you need a whole supply, a whole little starter kit of your basic mechanic tools, this is a great value. Whether you go with this one, the Husky, or there's Craftsman ones that are similar. Whichever one you like, really good deal. Of course, you're getting your lifetime supply with any of those brands, really. Got the DeWalt cordless, brushless, 3-speed, 6-piece oscillating tool set with soft case, otherwise known as a bag. It's a bag, okay? You're getting one battery. It's one of the little baby batteries, a little 1.5 or 1.3 amp hour battery. Normally $219, down to $99. It's about the cheapest you're ever going to see a brushless XR DeWalt tool as a full kit. It's a little baby kit, but it's a kit. I mean, it's usable. So you're getting the brushless tool, oscillating tool, which is amazing. Everyone should have an oscillating tool. They're not expensive, and they can do a ton of stuff for you. You're going to get, it's probably a 107 charger. I can't read it. I'm going to pretend it's the 107, which means it has a 1.25 output, really slow charger. And then you get the little baby battery. It's going to be 1.3 or 1.5 amp hour. You don't have a fuel gauge on that one. It's definitely an economy kit, but it's still a kit, and you're getting a really good tool to go with the economy kit. And I don't think you see it cheaper than $99, but we certainly do see, we mostly see the bare tool at $99. It's not as often that we see the full kit at this price. And 5,000 bought last week, so that gives you a little indication that's a pretty good deal there. I really like this one if you're in Cobalt's lineup. I know not as many people are interested in the Cobalt 24-volt stuff, but if you are, this is a really good value for you. 24 volt, you're getting a 2 amp hour battery, you're getting a 4 amp hour battery, you're getting the toolbox, and you get a free tool on top of all of that. So $99, 2 batteries, charger, toolbox, and your free tool. We'll just take a quick skimmy skim through your free tool options. I mean, it's a lot. It's basically all the Cobalt tools. And yes, some of these promotions we're getting into have been going on for a while, and we have talked about it in the past, but I just want to do a little deal roundup of the best tool deals currently available. Craftsman, 20 volt, 4 amp hour, and 2 amp hour battery with charger, so pretty similar to the previous deal. You're not getting the toolbox with it. $99 and a free tool with this one as well. Again, you're getting the 4 and the 2, which is two pretty decent batteries, or at least one really decent battery. And then several free tool options. That's supposed to go through July 23rd. I believe that was the same date as the last deal we talked about. I don't know if this is a product of my computer not liking how many tabs are open or what's going on with it taking so long to switch, but hey, we got here. Cobalt 24 volt, 4 amp hour, 2-pack with the charger, so a little bit different than the previous Cobalt deal. That was a 4 and a 2 in a toolbox. This is no toolbox with 2 4s. Personally, I like this one a little better. This is going to be $129, and we get a free tool again, and this is probably the same list as the previous deal. But I can see a ton of Cobalt stuff. Pretty much anything you'd want in their lineup, or at least 75% of it. Here we have the DeWalt Extreme 12, that is 1.2 volt, quarter-inch brushless cordless impact driver. Comes with the soft bag. I'm glad they called it a bag. And you're getting 2 batteries with that. I believe those are two 2 amp hour batteries. You're getting the probably DCB 107 charger. It's going to be $149, but we're going to get a free tool to go with it. So if we take a look here, definitely not as much available in the 12 volt lineup, but I kind of really like them. They're more compact, lightweight. They're still going to use the same charger. So this is the impact driver at $149. And then we have basically the same deal with the drill at $149 and still getting a free tool as well. See, it's 3/8 inch, not a hammer drill, but brushless. And it's the DCB 112, so you have a 2 amp output on that guy. Take you about an hour to get a full charge on each of those. But you're getting a brushless tool, getting a free tool to go with it. And if you're already in DeWalt's 20 volt lineup, you're going to use the same charger. It's not like extra space. You don't got to bring an extra charger with you. It's using the same one. Lightweight, compact, like them. 1K bought last week the DeWalt 20 volt 2-pack of 4 amp hour batteries, and here we're also getting a free bare tool. So those are the newer 4s. Got the fuel gauge on them. It's $199, and then our choice of a free gift. And these might be all brushless. You got the pedal switch angle grinder would be a pretty good option for you. Impact wrench, jigsaw. Little SDS Plus guy would be a good option. Router, almost called it a jigsaw, don't know why. Probably because I saw the jigsaw up there a few slots ago. So lots of really good options there as well at $199. Back to the Craftsman deals. Now only 500 bought this week. That's still really good for Lowe's. If you ever see Lowe's and pay attention to this banner, it can be pretty pitiful sometimes. Here we have the Craftsman. This is RP. They're role-playing. 20 volt, 2-tool brushless power tool combo kit with the soft case. People got on about the case word. Should be a bag. Why am I so annoyed by that? I'm very annoyed by it. 2 batteries included. These are 2 amp hour batteries, I do believe. No, they are not. They C-coded as 1.5 or 1.3. I always get it mixed up which one, but little baby batteries. Let's see. 1.5. So normally $249 down to $199, but for this one we get 2, count them, 2 free tools. So again, for this one we're getting a 1/2 inch drill, we're getting the impact driver, baby batteries, charger. Hey, look here, they call it a storage bag. Thank you. Thank you for calling it a storage bag, not a case. And then we get 2 tools over here. And they're all the top of the line for Craftsman anyways, all their brushless stuff. It's not a ton of options, but still some pretty good ones. Now you may like this one better. Here we have the Craftsman 6-tool combo kit. Getting 2 batteries again. Normally $2.99 down to $1.99. But none of this, I don't know if none of it's brushless, but none of it's their RP stuff. I don't think any of it's brushless. Well, the light's brushless. Glad we're back to storage bag here. So you're getting the circular saw, the drill, the impact, the light, reciprocating saw, oscillating tool. A good little kit to get you started. You're getting 2 amp hour batteries here. So you know the difference here in the code. The D is for 2 amp hour batteries. The C is that 1.5. M is for 4s. P is for 5s. E is for, I believe, the compact power stack batteries. Anyway, you can always tell by this letter right here what it is. And then the last number in there will tell you if you're getting 1 or 2 of those batteries. Just a little food for thought in the future. Cobalt 6-gallon portable electric 150 psi pancake air compressor with accessories. I like how it just talks about, okay, 6-gallon pancake air compressor, and then there's also these accessories included. Okay, by accessories, you're getting the hose and 3 nail guns. The title kind of treats the nail guns and the air hoses like an afterthought. It's pretty good value there. It's not like a little blowgun and I don't know, like little fittings and some little bullshit. That's a legit tools it comes with. Anyway, normally $2.99 down to $1.99. Supposed to go through the end of July. So as long as it stays in stock, you got plenty of time. I really try and avoid the air compressor these days, but nail guns are so expensive if you go cordless. For a lot of people, there ain't no avoiding the compressor, the air hose, and the air nailers. Sometimes you can't just bite that bullet. Too expensive. Too mas. No mucho. Me gusta la playa. DeWalt 20-volt 2-pack. That's like the main phrase we learned in Spanish class in high school, and I don't know why. We played a record. That's how old I am. They played a record, and it goes, Me gusta la playa. You know? I think it's like I like the shower, or I like the beach, or something. I like something. 2 5 amp hour batteries. Anyone else had the Me Gusta La Playa song in their Spanish class? $2.99. Now, let's see. We got the DCB 1104 charger, so 4 amp output, 2-stage charger. Those are the new chargers. 2 5 amp hour batteries, and we're going to get 2 free tools again at $2.99. Sander's low value, the impact driver's low value, the router would be a pretty good one. Brushless 6.5 inch, you're not doing bad there. The paddle switch angle grinder, pretty good. Impact wrench, good. Low value on the oscillating tool. Obviously, we just saw the whole kit for $99. The little cutoff guy, I like him. And of course, the SDS Plus, which they've been including in more and more of these deals, which is pretty high value if you would have a use for it. Because if you bought that separately, you definitely pay more than like if you were just to buy this sander. So get 2 of those and 2 5s. You're putting in some work. Now this next one we have talked about in the past, and there's a few different tool options, but overall you're getting a pretty good value. DeWalt XR, top of the line, 7.25 inch brushless cordless circular saw kit for $349 plus a free 8 amp hour battery. So you're getting the fast charger. That's the DCB 118. It has an 8 amp output, so it'll charge one of these big ass batteries in about an hour. You're getting the XR brushless circular saw. An 8 amp hour battery comes with the kit, and you're getting a free 8 amp hour battery. So at $349, you're getting 2 of the 8 amp hour batteries and that fast charger. All really high value items to go in addition to a really nice saw. So those 8 amp hour batteries, they're expensive as hell by themselves. And pretty similar to that deal, we also have the reciprocating saw, brushless, coming with the 8 amp hour battery, getting the 8 amp hour free, and the fast charger. If you like that deal but aren't real keen on those individual tools, look it up, because I think also the paddle switch angle grinder was one, and a hammer drill might have been another option. But I like these 2 deals, and I didn't want to show all 4 because I figure we don't need to do that. I can just tell you it's there. You'll have to take my word for it. Alright, guys, I think I got it in me. Those were all the Lowe's deals. You saw the boxes popping up here, there, and everywhere throughout the video. Let's throw up some Amazon deals. Hopefully the computer can withstand it and it doesn't crash or something, because that would piss me off. But let's get some Amazon deals. Alright, now we have the Amazon deals. These will be linked down below. I posted all of these today. So they were working today, hopefully still working now, because I did have the stamina to continue on through these, but I did not have the stamina to actually go through and check the promo codes for each of these, because that would take considerably more effort. So let's just be happy for what we get, for as long as we get it. 63-piece magnetic ratcheting screwdriver bit set by Molework has all the different bits. Nut drivers. I believe it comes with a handy dandy case. You can get the little magnetizer, demagnetizer. You get the bendy guy. And right here we have a little magnetic nut grabber. Getting all those little rails. Normally $29.97, 40% off. You're almost cutting that in half. So you're going to be close to $20 on that bad boy. Not sure when it expires. It was valid today. Power tool organizer, wall mount, 4 drill holder, formed integrally. Is that a word? Looks weird. Heavy duty garage tool organizer by Gets Rich FC. 50% off. That little guy hold all our drills. At least a couple of them. Quick tip. These end ones, usually you can turn them sideways and then you can double up. 2454, we have a 40% coupon and a 10% promo code. Those do stack. You're cutting the price in half. You're only going to pay a little north of $12 for your drill holder. DeWalt 20-volt max impact driver cordless 3-speed battery and charger included. Look at this one. So we get the D1 E1. So D is 2 amp hour battery. E is the compact power stack battery. It's going to be $149. That's a brushless impact driver. Of course, you're getting the charger, getting a power stack battery, and a 2 amp hour battery. So a really good value when you're talking about getting both of those batteries. Home Depot's pretty close at $159. Lowe's is price matching at $149. And then Acme Tools, your full retail price of $219. So you may upgrade your impact driver and get yourself a nice little power stack to go with it. Portable handheld fan, 4,000 milliamp hour, 180 adjustable, whatever that means. 6-speed wind display electricity. This is by Two Knives. It's rechargeable, 50% off. Throw it around your neck, keep you nice and cool in the summer. 90-something degrees today. I'm dying. $33.99. Now we have a Prime member discount. Don't remember what that was, but if you are a Prime member, open up the Amazon page. You will see your discounted price. Then we have a 50% promo code. If you're a Prime member, that 50% comes off your Prime price. You're getting a smoking deal. Goes through June 30th. Going to be paying real close to $15, maybe a little less. That's powerful turbo fan electric air duster. I don't know how many zeros that is. 1.3 million RPM. Super power cordless air duster. 3-gear adjustable blower. Wish I had one of those. By Piketeo. And it is 60% off. Love these guys. Had a couple of companies send me these. Not this specific company, but they are super fun to play around with. About the closest you're going to get to compressed air blowgun without actually lugging around a compressor. Much better than if you've ever used just a vacuum that has like a blow port. Now that sucks. That doesn't do anything. This, amazing. Oh, by the way, you can blow up an air mattress with these. Found that out a week or two ago. Put that thing up to the air mattress port, hit the button, and boom! Worked perfectly. A lot smaller than the pump that normally comes with the air compressor or the air mattress. You definitely don't want to use the foot pump. That sucks. $49.98, 40% promo code, 20% coupon. Taking 60% off, going to be about $20. Bluetooth speaker, IP67 waterproof speaker with deep bass. Portable speaker by Miatone. Now, we got this Miatone I'm going to show you. I'm also going to show you a Bob Tot. Interesting thing is, I own both a Miatone and a Bob Tot. Really like both of them. Don't think you can go wrong with these. It's 50% off on this guy. Now, this one is much smaller than the Miatone I have. The one I have is probably twice this size, but still works really well. This is 16 watt. Starts out at $40. Too much, but we have a 50% promo code. That cuts it in half. Also, if you're a Prime member, you're going to get a discount on top of that. So worst case scenario, you're paying $20. You're a Prime member, you're going to get even a little bit better than the $20. And I'm not sure if you can get more than one of those or not. Now here's the Bob Tot. Again, Bluetooth speaker, wireless, waterproof, all that. This one's 50% off, but this is a little baby guy. Real tiny, portable little guy. Now the Bob Tots I have is more closer to that Miatone one that we just looked at. Don't have experience with a little Bluetooth speaker this small, but the brand itself I do like. $19.99, and they've never sent me anything for free, just ones I've purchased myself. 50% off. It's going to make it only $9.99. Super cheap for a Bluetooth speaker. It does work for multiple quantities if you want more than one. Just $9.99 for your Bob Tot. Got the DeWalt nut driver set. Double-ended, two-piece. Really like these guys. Only $6.99. So I have something really similar by DeWalt, but mine's a 5-pack. It comes with one of the holders, and then I think it's 5 of the double-ended bits. These are really cool because this is like having 4 sockets here. You can flip them over either way. And then there is a magnet in the middle there. Kind of a cool design. Price matching Acme tools. Of course, you're going to have to add a shipping charge over at Acme, so you're going to pay another $6 on top of that. And then we got $13.98 over at Lowe's. So $6.99 at Amazon. Pretty good deal. Found this one with the Struggleville Tool Deal Search. You want to find some deals either by brand or type of item. Go over to that page and you can find your own deals. Speaking of finding your own deals, we have the Amazon deal catalog right here in the menu bar. Now I just want to show you super quick. I just went over to the page, clicked automotive, then did this little filter search guy and selected just the promo code deals and switched it to newest right here. And then looking at those automotive deals, I really like these right here. All these little automotive fasteners comes with the little pry tool guys, panel poppers, and all these plastic push rivet type holder guys. Because every time you're doing something on the car, it's all held together with this crap now. There's no nuts and bolts and screws. It's all little plastic rivet friction pin crap. And they break every single time. So we got replacements now. So normally $31, we have a 40% promo code. It's going to bring it down to $18.59. You click right there, boom, it's copied to your clipboard, paste it in on Amazon, and you're getting your discounted price. So just wanted to show you guys that. Make sure to check out that. Updates every single day. Next up, I want to show you the tech deals page. Of course, we have all this up here. All these different category pages updated every single day. We got the Insignia 55-inch 4K LED TV, only $239. TVs have gotten so cheap. It's a beautiful thing. I love it. Got your PNY 256 gigabyte flash drive, only $10.99. Also wanted to show you Amazon Fire TV stick 4K. Bought one of these myself yesterday. $24.99, normally $50. I have about 35 Fire sticks. You know what happens to me is the remote quits working. It's cheaper when you find these on sale to just buy the whole thing than to just buy a new remote. Crazy as that. I don't think there was anything I wanted to specifically point out here. So there it is, guys. All of the latest amazing deals. Well, 40% off of that. That's pretty good. At $80, going to be about $50. A whole little Android tablet. So, Lowe's deals, YouTube shopping links popping up here, there, and everywhere. Amazon deals, all the links down below. Thanks for watching. Make sure you give the video a like, subscribe for next subscriber. I'll see you guys next time.